Hi my dear students, today we are going to discuss a second term evaluation paper. This is a past paper. This is Northwestern Provincial 2019 second term evaluation paper. So, Putala, first of all, you have to download this paper. In the description box, I will upload that link. You can touch the link and download the paper or take a printout or open the link by using your laptop or mobile phone, and then put in 2 hours. You have to answer that paper as you face to an examination in the school. After that, you can refer this video and check whether your answers are correct or not. That's the effective way. Okay, children? Right. You can download that paper and by putting 2 hours, you have to answer this paper. Because then only you can get a self-assessment about you. What is my level? What are the things that I have to be improved? Like that you can get a self-evaluation. Okay, my dear children? Right. First of all, I tell you about the paper. This is the second term evaluation paper now. Here, there are 2 parts in the paper. In the first part, there are 20 questions. You have to answer all questions in the first part. Then, you will be given 2 marks for each question. In the part 2, there are 7 questions most probably there are 7 questions. First question is compulsory. The 16 marks will be given for the first question, and you have to answer for another 4 questions. 11 marks will be given for each question for that. Likewise, the marks will be given to your paper. First part you can achieve 40 marks and the second part you can achieve 60 marks. That is how you have to get the marks. Okay, children, now let's do the discussion. Right, children. Let's discuss the first question. Here there is a addition of fraction. You know, Putala, here the denominators are equal. So, if the denominators are equal, only the numerators are added. And the denominator of the answer is also the same denominator. Then, let's do it. 7 is the denominator of the answer and only the numerators are added. Then what is the answer? 2 plus 3, 5. 5 over 7 is the answer. Then you will be given 2 marks for that question. 2 marks for that question. Now, the second question. Select and underline the rectilinear closed plane figures. Now, children, what do you mean by rectilinear closed plane figures? Rectilinear figures means the figures surrounded by the straight lines. And also, they should be closed, because in this question, they have mentioned rectilinear closed plane figures. Out of these figures given in the question, what are the rectilinear closed plane figures? Right, let's see. Here you can see, Putala, curved lines are there. This one, curved lines are there. So, they are not rectilinear. Then this one and this one, only the straight lines are there, but they are open. So, they are not rectilinear closed plane figures. Then what is the answer? This is the answer. This figure is surrounded by straight lines and also it is closed. So, the answer is this one. So, you have to underline that. Underline that figure, then you will be given 2 marks for that question. Now, the third question. Here, Putala, you have to fill in the blanks with appropriate symbol less than, greater than, or equal mark. Here, comparison of fractions. Here you can see, Putala, the denominators are same. If the denominators are same, what is the largest fraction? If the denominators are same, largest fraction is the fraction having largest numerator. Fraction having largest numerator is the biggest one, largest fraction. So here 5 and 2, we can compare 5 and 2. You can see 5 is greater than 2, so this fraction is the greatest fraction out of the given fraction. So we have to use this symbol. 5 over 9 is greater than 2 over 9. Then for that mark, you will be given 2 marks. In the fourth question, in this pattern of triangular numbers, you have to write down the next term. Next term. Right? What do you mean by triangular numbers? Yes. You know, triangular numbers means the numbers that can be represented in a triangle by dots. Right. Then how this pattern is built up? This is the first triangular number. And this is the second triangular number. And this is third and fourth. We have to write the fifth triangular number. First triangular number, here it is built up 1. Then 1 plus 2, it is 3. And then 1 plus 2 plus 3. Here 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. To get the fifth triangular number, you have to add up to 5. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. That means for the fourth triangular number, you have to add another 5 to get the fifth one. Then what is the answer? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. It is 15. So, next triangular number is 15. Then you will be given 2 marks for that question. Now, the fifth question. Here, they are given a fraction and you have to write another equivalent fraction for this one. Here, you know how to get the equivalent fractions. Both the numerator and the denominator should be multiplied or divided. Whether we can, if we can divide only, we can multiply the both numerator and the denominator by the same number. Here they have multiplied it by 3. So numerator is multiplied by 3. So Putala, you know, the denominator also should be multiplied by 3. Then 2 into 3, 6. 7 into 3, 14. So 1 mark for that one and 1 mark for that one. Right? 1 mark, 1 mark. That is how you will be given marks for that question. In the sixth question, you have to write the given time in international standard form. This is the, you can see here, this is a post-meridian time. To convert the post-meridian time to international standard time, you have to add 12 hours to that one. Okay? So, children, you have to add 12 hours to this hours. Then 2 plus 12 means 14. 14:45, you have to put 2 dots or colon here. Right? That is the correct answer. So, you will be given 2 marks for that question. Let's move to the 7th question. Separate the collection given in the circle into 2 groups based on their common characteristics and write them in the circles. Right. In this circle, Putala, there is a collection of materials. What is the common characteristic you can see by seeing these items, elements? Right. You can see here Sinhala letters and English letters of the alphabet are including in this circle. So you have to separate them according to their common characteristics. So I will separate like this. Y, R, L, V. Sinhala letters here and English letters here. A, B, C and D. Then you will be given 1 mark for this circle and 1 mark for this circle. That is how you will be given marks for that question. Now, the 8th question. Fill in the blanks. Here you will be given 794 centimeters. Then you have to convert that amount in meters and centimeters. You know what is the relationship in between meters and centimeters? You know 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Here we have to find how many hundreds are there. How many hundreds are there? Yes, here 7 hundreds are there. So, if we divide this amount by 100, 7 is the answer and the remainder is 94. So, 7 meters and 94 centimeters is the answer. So, for 1 mark for this answer and 1 mark for that answer. In the 9th question, you have to add decimal numbers. If you are difficult to add in this way, you can write one under the other. Okay, I will write in that way. 3.85. Then how to write this one? Here the decimal point should be one under the other. That means they should be in one line. So this is the ones place. Here also one place is 2. This is tens place. So you have to write in this way and 0.7. Yes, let's add. From where we have to start the addition? Yes, from the second decimal place. Here 5 is there, here number is not there, that means here 0 is there. So 5, then 8 plus 7, 5 again, and point should be there, and 1 is remaining. 1 goes to this side, then it is 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 16. Yes, this is the answer. Then you will be given 2 marks for that question. 10th question, write down the geometrical name for the given figure. Yes, how many sides are there, Putala? 4 sides are there. If the figure has 4 sides, what is the specific name we use for that type of figures? It is quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is the common name, but there are types of quadrilaterals. You know, square, rectangle, and trapezium, rhombus, parallelogram, like that. They have specific features. But for all of those things, and the figures having 4 sides, we call them quadrilateral. Two marks for that question. In the 11th question, you have to write down the number shows in the number frame or abacus. You know, Putal, you have to consider the place value. Here the 10th place, 1's place, first decimal place, and the second decimal place. How many counters are there in the 10th place? 3 counters. 3 counters means 3 tens. That means 30. And here 1, only 1 is there, so it is 1. This is the first decimal place, 0.1. And here the second decimal place, 0.03. Then here 3 and here 1.13. How to read this number? 31.13. Not 13, 31.13. So you will be given 2 marks for that question. Now the 12th question. Here you have to evaluate that one. Here, subtraction of fraction. But you can see here, the denominators are not same. To subtract or add the fraction, we have to make the denominators equal. But here 7 is there, here 14 is there. So how to make them similar, make them equal? Yes, you have to write the equivalent fraction for this one. We can convert 7 to 14 by multiplying it by 2. But not only this denominator, both numerator and the denominator should be multiplied by 2. If we do some change to the denominator, the same change should be done to the numerator also. If not, the value is changing. Right, let's see. I will write here also multiply by 2. Then it becomes 4 into 2, 8, 7 into 2, 14. Now you can see the denominators are equal now. Then what is the answer? What is the denominator of the answer? Now the 14. Only the numerators are subtracted. 8 minus 5, it is 3. Then you will be given 1 mark for the answer and one mark for this part to make them equal. That is how you will be given mark for that question. In the question number 13, write all the possible digits for the ones place the number which are divisible by 2. Yes, you know, if the number is divisible by 2, what should be the digit for the end? That means ones place. What are the possible digits that can be taken? Yes, the even number should be taken, right? At the end of the number, 2, 4, 6, 8, 0. If one of the digit is at the end of the number, then that number is divisible by 2. So, you have to write 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0. You will be given 2 marks for that answer. Question number 14. Write the number in words given below. This is the number given. So, how to read this number? 12.31, not 31. We read this number 12.31. 12.31. That is the answer. 2 marks for that question. In the 15th question, they have given you, Suvini has 500 rupees. Find the balance if she bought a book cost of 375 rupees and 3 pence of 20 rupees each. 20 rupees each. Right? Here 20 rupees. 1 pen cost 20 rupees. But she has bought 3 pence. Right? 3 pence. Then here you have to multiply it by 3. 3. Then what is the total cost she had to pay? Yes, we have to find the balance. We have to find the balance now. So first of all, you have to find the total cost she paid. Then here for the book 375. Then for 3 pence, 20 into 3 means 60. Then what is the total? 5. This is the total cost she had to pay. Then what is the remainder? You have to subtract 435 by 500. How to subtract? Here no, we have to take 1 to here and again here. Then it becomes 10. Here it becomes 9. It becomes 4. 4 minus 4, 0. So 65 is the remainder. 65 is the remainder. You will be given 1 mark for the answer, and to get the total, 1 mark will be given. That is how you will be given marks for that question. Let's move to the 16. Write down the numbers in descending order given below. What do you mean by descending order? Yes, descending order means from largest to the small number. Here, the decimal numbers are there. Then how to compare the decimal numbers? First, you have to compare the place value. You have to consider about the place value. Then here, what are the place values represented in those numbers? Ones place and the first decimal place. Only the ones place and the first decimal place is there. So you have to compare the ones place first. Here the ones place is 2. Here 1, 0, 0, 0. First of all, you have to compare the ones place digit. 2, 1, 0, 0, 0 means 2 is the largest number. So easily you can write down 2 first. Then what is the largest digit of the ones place? After 2, then the 1. So you can easily write 1.1. Then in these 3 numbers, 0, 0, 0. The ones place numbers is 0, 0, 0. It's the same number. So we can't compare. So let's move to the first decimal place then. Yes. Let's move 4, 2 and 7. Then you can see what is the largest digit. 7 is the largest digit. So it comes now 0.7. Then the remainder is 4 and 2. What is the largest digit? 4 is the largest digit. So you have to write 0.4. After that 0.2. That is the order you have to write. Then 2 marks for that question. Now see the question number 17. Draw the fifth square number pattern according to the pattern given below. Right. What do you mean by square numbers, children? Yes. Square numbers means the numbers that can be represented in a square by dots. Right. This is the first square number. To get the first square number, we have to multiply 1 into 1. Second square number is 2 into 2. It is 4. 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 2, 4. Now the third one, 3 into 3. Then you will have 9. Then fourth one, 4 into 4. It is 16. But you have to draw the fifth one, not the fourth one. It is 5 into 5. So 5 columns and 5 rows should be there. So you have to draw 5 balls here. It's just like a square. You can see 5 columns and 5 rows are there. It is 25. You have to draw this pattern only. No need to write the number as 25. Draw the fifth square number pattern according to the pattern given below. So only drawing is enough. Then you will be given 2 marks for that question. Right. Now the question number 18. Write down the following number in standard form and write it in words. How to write this number in standard form? Here you can see the number has written together. But we know in the standard form, we have to separate the number by 3 digits from the end. I will put a comma to make it easy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like this. So how to write how to separate this one? Here you have to put a small gap between sons, right? I will write like this, 37 and small gap here and 489. Again small gap there, like this. Then that is the standard form. You will be given 1 mark for that one. Then you have to write that number in words. Yes, Putala. What is this son? This one and this one. Then you can write it easily. This is unit son, thousand son and million son. Million son and thousand son and unit son. Then how to read this number? 37,489,018. 37,489,080. 18. 1 mark for that question. That part. 1 mark here, 1 mark here, 2 marks will be given for that question. In the question number 19, write the multiples of 7 between 40 and 80. How to get the multiples of 7? We have to multiply 7 by another numbers. Then you will have multiples of 7. But here in this question, they have asked the multiples of 7 between 40 and 80. Then what is the nearest multiple of 7 to 40? Yes, you know 7 into 7. It is 49. 7 into 7, 49. Then 7 into 8. 7 into 8, 56. Then 7 into 9, it is 63. Then what is the other one? 7 into 7, 7 into 8, 7 into 9, 7 into 10, it is 70. Next one, 7 into 11, 77. Then if we take 7 into 12, it is 84. So we can't write it because we have to write the multiples of 7 in between 40 and 80. 84 is more than 80. So we have to write only these multiples of 7. Then Putala, you will be given 2 marks for that question. Question number 20. In cube, what is the shape of the face? Yes. Can you say me an example for a cubical shape object? Yes, it is die. In a die, what is the shape of that face? Yes, it is a square. It is a square. First one, you have to write the square face or square. Then you will be given 1 mark for that one. Next one, find the number of faces. How many faces are there in a cube? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 faces. So you have to write here 6. That is the answer. So 1 mark for that one. Then 2 marks for that question. Now children, first part is over. You can add the marks and write the mark out of 40. At the beginning of the paper, you can write the mark out of 40. After discussing the second part of the paper, you can have the total mark. But I'm not going to discuss the second part in this video because then the video will be too much long. So I will upload another video for the second part of the paper. So you can watch that one also, Putala. Then after that, you can have the total mark. Okay. So I'm going to discuss more and more papers in my channel. So you can subscribe my channel. Then you can have more and more paper discussions. Right. I will upload another video for the second part. So I wish you all have a bright future and leave a comment here. Right. Thank you for watching this.